My first guest has been called TV's hottest personality who is not a person. He is a new spokesman for Coca-Cola. He is also the host of his own television program on Cinemax, and he's one of the most popular television personalities in England. Let me just push this deal on here. Push it on right here. We're making some, he's making his American network television debut, folks. Please say hello to Max Headroom, if this is working. There's Max right there. Max, first of all, welcome to the United States. Welcome to our program. And why don't you, Max? Max, excuse me, if you could, Max, yeah. I tell you what, Max, could you describe yourself for us? Just tell the folks a little bit about what you are, what you do.
A little sticky. I think I had a soggy dream, big fella. There's oil everywhere.
So,
big fella!
Yeah.
I suppose I see myself as witty.
Witty?
Urbane.
Yeah.
Highly talented. Talented. Hugely successful with a keen sense of style. Plus, of course, my own special brand of modesty. What? Help, I'm cramped!
You say you're cramped. Okay. Why don't you, somebody's playing with your tie out here, Max. Why don't you tell us about how you look and how you dress there? Is there something interesting we ought to know about your look, your appearance?
Big fella, you've touched a sore terminal there, Davy Doo.
Uh-huh.
Clothes! Well, for me, it's the old bell-bottom golf slacks and tasteful bright chicks! Like those in the book on your last show last night.
Uh-huh.
But I prefer them in 100% nylon. I like a lot of static around my lower parts, Davy Doo.
Yeah.
I like the exciting feeling that if you cross your legs too quickly, you might just fuse all the lights.
Uh-huh. And what can you tell us about your name, Max Headroom? Does that mean anything other than just a name?
A daffodil by any other name, I think Oscar Wilde said, wasn't it? Can I tell you a story, Dave?
Yes.
Let's talk. You see, Dave, I was driving along in my swagger limo before Grace got her little paws on it. In fact, it's been specially adapted, poor little old moi, with reverse tinted windows. And that means I cannot see my public, but they can see me. I do so hate seeing ordinary people getting wet in the rain. Anyway, I was driving along one day, and suddenly one of my fans shouted, "Hey, there's Max Headroom," and it kind of stuck.
And
you arrest me with your applause!
it kind of stuck, is what you're saying then. Yeah. And this may be a sensitive area, but it seems to me that you have, I don't know, kind of a slight speech. You have an interesting speech pattern there, kind of a stutter, I guess.
Touching on areas? Why don't you ever stand up? Is it because you caught a vital organ in the top drawer? Stutter! Isn't that a rather harsh way, Davy Doo, to describe a slight verbal hesitancy? I mean, come on, big fellow, we all have our hereditary idiosyncrasies, and mine's been able to say long words without stuttering. And, as for holding me back is concerned, well, I'm sitting here now, aren't I? What do you think?
Yeah. You're doing a darn fine job of it.
Lassie, come home! I want to have your puppies! I love her little you, Dave.
I tell you what, why don't you tell the folks about your new American television show, Max?
Must we?
Well, yeah, why don't you just...
Okay, what the heck. My new show has everything, Davy Doo. It's got your quizzes. It's got your songs. It's got your videos. It's got your clam sauce. It's got your advice spots. It's got your big celebrity interviews with... Well, I'm not a name dropper, but Michael Caine, mate. But best of all, it's got little old swagger. Me. And I do off-the-cuff comedy. I do links. Basically, I do a lot of cuff links. Comedy, I can't keep it in! That's great! It oozes out of every computer-generated pore! Stop the flood.
Yeah. Can I ask you one other question? Do you have a...
Sure, I'll go out on a date with you.
Do you have a... You don't happen to have a plate in your head, do you?
I got a full set of china.
All right, now, Max, I understand that one of your other loves is music, and am I correct in assuming you've prepared a little song for us tonight?
Ooh, who's been digging around the garden of gossip and coming up with a couple of weeds? I wish I just had some of the music and videos from my show so I could play them to you right here, and if it was in my hands, I would, but I haven't got them. Hands, that is. Stop me! Stop me, Dad! Stop me, buddy! Stop me down! Actually, I'm a swagger, classical man myself. Mozart, he's my tip for the top. But, you know, there's not one bar of Mozart that I can't whistle. Maybe there is. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's the one. But in the biz, Dave, our biz, I'm seen as a musicione,
Okay, so now do we have... Does all this mean we have a little song coming or not, Max? Yeah. Okay.
Losing his PA on the floor.
We can't hear you out here, Max. Try it again.
Shave?
There you go.
You there?
Yeah, Max, I got you now.
Okay. Give me a flat F. Shave!
Yeah, Max.
Not yet!
Ah,
Shave!
yeah.
No. It's been a great show. We're sorry that it's through. Goodbye is such a sad word. So let's just say adieu. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Max Headroom. Thank you, Max. We appreciate your stopping by. All right, we'll do a commercial, and then we'll be back with... Or is she here? Well, maybe we'll be back.